Hello Lilia, hello Bella. Now this is for you. This is an experiment. There are 2 lemons. They haven't been treated, they're organic. So we're going to take them and grow baby trees. Don't cut them all the way through. Just cut them so they score them. Twist them. Open them. Can you see? You can actually see a little pip. Now if I get in there, we can lift out the little pip. Now you need these. Put it onto one of your pieces of paper. This is one of those lemons that doesn't have very many, but I can see another one there. But that's not a proper stone, I don't think. No, we're not going to use that one. No, that's that side. We'll make some juice out of those later. Here's one. What I can't see, I can feel with the tip of my knife. And there really aren't that number, but I've just found another one. Some really juicy lemons. Now you can do this, Bella, and you can make presents out of them. And we got 3 out of that lemon. 3. Now, watch. Because this is the difficult one. The other one's a lot easier. What we want is these to be dry, because otherwise they're slippery and slimy. And we don't really want slippery and slimy, because we're going to peel them without damaging the inside. So we don't damage the inside, and we manage to peel these little tiny weeny. You may have to get your mummy to help you, but that's okay, because this is a difficult thing to do. As you can see, Grandma is struggling too. Now, once you've got a little hole in them, you can open them up. Right, we're going to let those dry a little bit. The other side of the lemon, this is the other one. Again, we score it, we go through the rind part, the skin just making a complete circle. Can you see? Then you can twist them. And that way, oh, this one's got lots and lots in. Right. So, you can pull those out because this one had a lot of pips in. Masses of pips this side. And I think that's about it. And they're very juicy lemons, so they'll be very nice to make a nice drink with afterwards. I'm actually going to take a couple of those and put them on that pile over there. So now we've got 4 and we've got 5. Right? We take our... We don't really want the lemon juice on them too much, so we try and dry them off a bit. Once we've got them fairly dry, we put them over here. You can do this. It's very, very simple. This is the easy one. And I'm going to do an experiment to see which one works the best. So we have these 4 here that sort of are all sort of dry. Still a little slimy, but we're going to leave the outside layer on this side, but not on those over there. So what we now do, we don't want the bits that have got the lemon juice on, we fold these nicely, okay, like this. Make it a little bit wet with your water. You can use a spray, you can use whatever you've got. I'm sure you've got some, or you can, a little bowl and a teaspoon, whatever you want, Bella. Right? That's nice and wet. You can make it even a little bit wetter if you want. It's not difficult. Now, what we're going to do, we take one of our cups, and the reason I've got these is because they're dark. And we just put it in like that. Can you see? Just pop it in. I've got a piece of plastic. You could use sticky tape or masking tape as I'm using, because I'm not very good with my eyesight, and this works very well. But you may have some elastic bands, in which case you don't need to use sticky tape. Now, I've got enough to make 2 little covers. All right, you can do this, Bella. You just need a pair of scissors and a bit of a plastic bag. You do that. This is not the best tape in the world, which is why I'm trying to use it up. Okay, you ready? Now, that's to keep the moisture in. Now, what we've got is a label. If you haven't got a sticky label, it doesn't matter, because you can just put a piece of anything, a bit of paper, anything. But you do need to mark them with today's date, which today is the 27th of the 3rd. Sorry? Oh, I'll change that to an 8. I'm not good at numbers. 28th of the 3rd, but I know it's Saturday. Okay? Or Sandy for you. Now then, I also want the date when it's done. And I think that was the 11th of the 4th, because by then it's April, but it'll also be a Saturday, because it's 2 weeks' time we're going to have a look at it. And we're going to open them both up and we're going to look at them both. Okay? Now let's see if we can do the ones for this side. Would you get me a piece of clean paper? Because this is not going too well. We need clean paper. Now, what I'm going to do is to try to cut the outside off, and it's really difficult for me. Ah, here it goes. Once you've got a little bit off, you can then use fingers. And I think, Bella, because you've got little girl fingers, you will find this a lot easier than I find it. Can you see? It's got to really get in there, and without damaging the inside, you've got to remove the little bits on the outside. Okay? Once you've made a little bit, you can then get the rest of it off quite easily. But it's that first little bit that's so difficult. Now, each one of these stands a chance of what they call germinating. All right, Bella? And germinating means that it will shoot, and it will produce a little shoot. And that shoot one day could become a little tree. And you can put it in a pot, and then you can give it as a present. You can keep some yourself, because the nice thing about lemons is, there we are, that's what we're going to put them on ultimately. A new piece of paper. The nice thing about lemons is you can use the leaves, not just the fruit. You don't have to wait for fruit. You can use new leaves because they smell like lemon. In fact, they've got more flavour than lemon. But as I said, they're very slippery and difficult with this bit. There we are. There we are. We've got a little tuck in there. And we're going to see which one works best, with or without these skins. The theory is that without these skins, it'll all happen a lot quicker. But we won't know, will we, without trying? That's the point about having an experiment. Oops, lost that one. They're really difficult, I said. Oh dear.
Suppose that one germinates in the lawn.
Oh dear, I don't suppose that will germinate in the lawn, Paul. No, I don't suppose so. And if it does, you'll get it with a lawnmower. Never mind, we'll try again. In fact, I wish you were here, Bella, because then you could help me. Because it's the sort of thing you're good at. These little fiddly annoying tasks. But don't worry. Oops. That was going to go as well if I'm not careful. There. Now, during this fortnight, I want you to try saving your eggshells. I'm going to show you the eggshells that I've got ready. Now, we've actually got 2 out of this so far. If we get the 4, that will be good. We had 1 extra, obviously, to go in the lawn. There we are. That one's done. We've got that off. There we are. This one, almost all of it is getting peeled. In fact, as they get drier, they do seem to get a little bit easier. That's 3. That's 3. I'm glad I'm not doing 10. And if the others work just as well, I'm never doing this again. But if they don't, I shall be doing this again and again, because they make lovely little plants. And if you wanted to, you could end up with a nice fruiting tree in a pot. But much sooner than that, you can have them, the leaves for your drinks. You could put leaves in anything. They just smell so nice. Even crunch them up and put them in your drawers for your clothes. Right, here we are. Done. We're through. We've got it off. Oh, I thought I'd never finish. There you are. Nice thing about the garden is you can put all the bits on the floor.
That went on the dog.
Oh, I went on the dog. He's used to that with me, isn't he? Oh dear. Right, now then. Let's try putting these out like the last ones. Right, we fold them up. Oh dear, I lost it. No, I didn't. It was just a bump under. Oh, that was that bit. Yes, I don't think that's a very good seed, so we're not going to use it. Now we put some water on. There. And it'll be nice, Bella, if you make some and show me yours. And you can make a little film too. Now then, here we are. Just a bit of scrappy leftover. In fact, it's been used for lots of other things, this piece. And there's not such good... See, it sort of does its own thing, but never mind. There you are. Now, this is the one. This one is peeled. So I'm going to write this one on so as we know this one was peeled. Lemon. I suppose I ought to write lemon on that one in case we forget, but I don't suppose we will. You'll remember, but I don't have much of a memory. Lemon, and that was take it out on the 11th of the 4th, Saturday. And today's date is the 28th of the 3rd, Saturday. Right, now we put those somewhere that's cool. You want cool. In your house, probably Mummy's bedroom is the coolest. And don't forget, something low is cooler than something high. And you put those away for 2 weeks, and then we take them out and have a look at them. And I will show you what mine looks like, and you can show me what yours looks like, and I think that will be fun. Right,